Hello, Team 6. Can you start off with by telling us your names?
Travis. Okay. My name is Travis. Yes, I am.
Yeah, and my name is Aki, and we also got two other members, Leticia and Madeline, but they can't join us today because they're busy people.
All right.
Mhm.
So, what is your guys' team name?
Alright, so our team name is Amongi because you know how Among Us is the singular form, just like how a fungus is the singular form, fungi is the plural form. So instead of Among Us, it's Among I. It's for all of us.
All right, very, very clever, very clever. So, what is the name of your app? I'm assuming it's.
Yeah.
Okay.
So the name of our app is uRelief because we wanted to provide relief and support to those who needed help in need.
And how did you come up with uRelief? Is there something clever behind that too?
You're you're being hopefully relieved of any pains and problems that you might have.
All right. So Travis, you already started telling us about the app, but yeah, could you guys go into detail about what your app does?
Okay, so basically, the premise of our app is connecting organizations who manage locations, let's say food banks and shelters, directly with homeless people or the people they're trying to help. So I can get into the features, maybe.
Sure, if you want. Yeah.
Okay, so the two most, I guess, are. Hold up, got a little script here. Okay, so our app has two main key features. One is the location finder and one is the announcement creator. And so first off, how the map feature works is by basically allowing organizations that have or own locations, as I said earlier, food banks and shelters. And basically we can make a map that has information specifically and relevant for homeless people. So that relevant information could include target specific information, if the place is woman only or for teenagers or men only. And it can also include information what sort of services it has. So maybe it has food catering services, maybe it has bed availability or maybe Wi-Fi. And it can also include information on what events they're gonna have in the future. Which brings me to my next point, which is it can also our second main feature is having an announcements page. So basically this is a place where organizations can post about any special events or offerings that they might have. So for example, Leticia's church started doing these weekly community meals, but you can't really find this information outside of their newspapers and word of mouth. So there's not really one big place where a lot of these organizations can post about these resources. So through uRelief or our app, we're trying to make a place where these organizations can post all this information in one cohesive place. So yeah.
All right, awesome. So yeah, our theme this year for your apps is making a change, and I know you already kind of delved into it a little bit, but yeah, can you describe how your guys' app makes a change, at least with all the other resources out there to help homeless people, find food and shelter?
Yeah, so instead of making it where they have to go search many different places to get that information, it helps them keep it in all one secure place. Keeps them all basically just somewhere easily accessible instead of making it hard to reach.
All right, cool, awesome. Actually, your whole team is actually full of veterans. For season 6, what are some good memories you guys had about this particular season?
We drew a lot of Among Us pictures inside of our Figma, and we spent a lot of time drawing and doing lots of we spent a lot of time communicating with each other. Yeah.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
And Typeracer was fun. Yeah. And we also worked together and shared a lot of ideas, so I guess that was cool too.
I think my favorite memories is probably just having fun with my team and just even though we goofed off and worked, but it's just those moments, just being able to open up and be really friendly with each other was really nice.
Yeah, sounds like your guys' team had a lot of fun.
Too much.
So why should we vote for your team?
Because our name is cool and our app is very relevant. You know, there's a lot of I'm gonna pull up a statistic here. 25,000 to 35,000 people experience homelessness on any given night in Canada. So big problem, and you know, yep.
Yeah, and also don't be sus, vote us.
Yeah.
You should add that to your background too.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, nice slogan. Okay. So is there anything you guys want to tell us or the audience before the championships? Like about your app or anything you learned while making it? Yeah.
I don't know. Join GOA because you learn cool things about coding and designing.
All right. All right. Thank you so much, team Amongi. Yeah, looking forward to seeing uRelief during the championship. Best of luck, guys.
Thank you.